Our country has slipped away from a key part of the compromise of democratic capitalism, the commitment that everybody plays by the same set of rules. The keepers of capitalism have allowed a second set of financial rules to be implemented that only benefit a very narrow part of our population. And the existence of that second set of financial rules is damaging our economy and damaging our country. Democratic capitalism actually brings out the best in capitalism, because capitalism works better if we make sure everyone gets in the game and if we make sure everybody plays by the same set of rules. It taps into the talent of our whole population and keeps the energy and competition focused on the market instead of lobbying for special advantages in Washington. It helps give everybody a more level playing field. Democratic capitalism, everybody gets in the game, everybody plays by the same set of rules, is what turned America into an economic powerhouse and helped us build the world's largest economy. In the 1930s, we created a system of financial regulation to help protect against economic risk and to ensure that everybody operated under the same set of financial rules. Our system of financial regulation was the envy of the world and helped turn Wall Street into a global financial hub. Beginning in the 1950s, with tiny, quiet steps, we started slipping away from this financial regulation. The keepers of capitalism, responding to a nudge here, a fudge there, began allowing exceptions and changes to our system of financial regulation. Eventually, by the year 2000, we had a full-blown parallel financial system with its own set of rules that was only open to a very narrow part of our society. This second set of financial rules is undermining, even corrupting our capitalist system. The keepers of capitalism did not set out to allow the corruption of capitalism. Part of it was just the gradual nature of the process, a series of small decisions and changes that didn't seem damaging by themselves. Part of it was just the excitement of what our economy had achieved. Decades of growth had made it easier to think that we had figured it out, that the market had matured to the point where it was self-regulating, and so we could loosen the reins for at least part of our economy. This parallel financial system, this second set of rules only available to a very narrow part of our country, allowed that segment of our population to accumulate vast wealth, to capture for themselves a far greater share of the benefits of capitalism at the expense of everybody operating under the old set of financial rules. This second set of financial rules is why we have the level of income inequality that is undermining our economy and undermining our country. This second set of financial rules also caused the financial crisis of 2008, because it turns out that capitalism is not self-regulating, and the controls put in place after the Depression are still needed. When the crisis happened, our country had a choice. We could either step in and bail out the people operating under the second set of rules, the people getting fabulously wealthy, or we could let them go bankrupt and take down our whole economy. So we bailed them out. Yes, the middle class bailed out the very wealthy to keep them from going bankrupt and taking our economy down with it, to keep us from going into a global depression. What we did not do was use the financial crisis as an opportunity to fix our financial system. We did not eliminate the second set of financial rules and force everyone to operate under the same set of rules, even though it had almost led to the collapse of our economy. We need to do so now. Our country needs to get back to the compromise of democratic capitalism. We need to get back to one set of rules for everybody. It's the right thing for capitalism, and it's the right thing for our country.